Good morning, good day, good evening from wherever you are. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you coming back here. Today I'm going to make another jumbo card, and this time is number 13, and the prompts are pink, inking, and embossing. So I have my raw embossing powder, I have my white ink, and the ink that I am using is white opaque. It's Holbein drawing ink. I love that ink. It's a real good one. So I took the book from Martha with the whimsical houses and backgrounds because I wanted to do something different. So I just looked for a pink house, and I only had a short time to create something. And so I tore out a pink house, and I wanted to keep my card very simple. Just wanted to be in my craft room and have 30 minutes for myself, because today is a very busy day, but we all need to craft. So I'm tearing off around the paper, and I'm checking how it will go on my card or where I want it. And once I've decided where I want it, I'm taking my scraping tool and I'm going to scrape the layer from the card. So it will take all my paints and my gesso. I just want to take off the glossy part of the card, that layer. You can also do it with a sanding paper, a nail file, whatever you have at hand. It all works. So once I have my card, then I'm checking again where I want my house, because I wasn't sure. The house is a little bit bigger with the garden, but now I'm sure how I want the house on the card, so I'm just folding the part that I don't want anymore. Easy for me to find it back later and place it. So I'm taking out my Cadence paint, and this is the hybrid acrylic in the Taffy color. And the nozzle is clogged up again, so I'm just making sure that I shake it well so that I can use it. Then I'm taking my Art Basic gesso. It's a clear gesso, and I got the wrong one. I got the white one, so luckily I saw that in time. Then I'm taking a paintbrush and I'm dipping into my clear gesso, and just bring the gesso over the whole card. Because when I bring the gesso, the paint will go well and stay well, and also at the same time if I put enough gesso, then I can also adhere my house on top of it. So I'm putting back the house now, and I'm going over it again with my gesso to seal the page, because I don't want any of inked or the paint go and soak into my paper. And this way you can also seal it. I've got an old placemat which I don't use in my home anymore, so I'm using it for my brushes and the paint to clean up. So now that my house is adhered, I just want to dry the layer, the gesso layer. And once it's dried well, I can use some of the embossing powder. And first of all, I'm going to use my color Taffy and go around the edges with the brush and my finger. Just to put the background more in the background. So I'm just putting a very little paint, as you can see. When I put the paint, I'll go over it with my finger once again, so that makes it more transparent again, because I'm wiping some of the paint also away again, and the one that is still on my finger, I use it for the underside. Sometimes you only need a little bit to go far on where you are working on. So cleaning my mat again, because I just forgot to take it off. I have to clean it because it's a rubber mat, so later I don't want to scrub on it. Just take it away with a dry cloth. It's easier than a wet cloth. So now the embossing powder. I'm taking pink, and I'm using an AALL and Create stencil, the Astral Echoes. And all I'm going to do is go around the edges. I'm taking my embossing pen to go through the stencil on the sides, just on the left, the right, and under. So I'm gonna take my stencil, and the one I chose is from AALL and Create, and it's called Astral Echoes. And all I'm going to do is go into it with my embossing pen, because as you can see, my pad is not working, it's not going through the stencil. So that's why I'm using my embossing pen. And I'm just going through wherever holes are, and what I want to use is also easier, of course, because now I have more control. That is my old ink pad, as you can see. It's dirty, but it's still doing the job, and that way I don't mess up my newer ones. So now I'm just taking my embossing powder and I go over it. And it will stay on top, of course. And I'm going to do that on the upper part and the lower part also. And when I finish, I'm gonna dry and set it with my heat gun. If you are doing this, if you have a normal heat gun, you will see when the powder is hot enough, it will change, and you will see that. You will see the change going, so then you know how to stop. Then you just put the heat on a different place. And of course, the little part, the flap that is hanging out, I'm going to cut it off, so it's not in the way anymore. And from there, I'm just cutting off the part. Then I'm going to take my Holbein ink and I'm going to splatter. And that is all I'm doing for today. Thank you very much for being here with me. I do hope you like, subscribe and share my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!